Hello, these collectibles, and today, obviously, you can see I'm doing my happy dance. Very happy man right there. I'm going to be doing a voiceover for this one because I am reviewing the Prime 1 1/3 scale Batman Arkham Knight Batman Beyond skinned Batman. This is 1/3 scale, like I said. It's amazing. It's huge. The box is heavy. I'm doing happy dancing a lot. Very much enjoying this. I just love it. I waited forever and ever for this one, and finally it's here. I'm just stoked. I'm like on crack. I did drugs as a child. Over here, as you open the top of the box, you can see the instruction sheet, basically a layout of everything that it comes with, and then the various poses you can do with it. Upon opening the box, it is very hard to get out. Nearly impossible. You probably need like Superman skills to get this Batman out of here. Get it? Because it's really heavy and weak boy. And still trying. This is going to be a full through layout, like me assembling it, going through the hassle of assembling it. I've tried to pull this out on my own, and it didn't work. As you can see, I'm still struggling. So I had to get another person to help me. Very tough, very heavy, literally heavy, because this is made out of all polystone. I'll go over all the details and as much as I can throughout the video for you guys to see. So, lots of squeaky stuff. And I cut this open. As I cut this open, it's pretty good and well packaged. When I get this from Japan, it comes in FedEx, and it took only like 4 days to come from Japan. So that's really, really, really awesome. I got the exclusive version. I got number 574 out of 750. This is where I see the figure itself, the statue, and I just lose myself. I lose my mind. My mind is blown as to how big this thing is, and I ignore that. I don't know who that is. Oh, and then I realized I need the base first, because there is a process kind of into assembling this guy. You would want to take precaution into not breaking him. It is polystone, so I did want to get the base first and then layer it on from bottom to top. That way I don't break anything, I don't lean anything on anything and risk anything. Now the base is amazingly heavy and well built. My gosh, this thing is amazing. The base itself weighs probably more than the figure itself. And I think out of the whole Arkham line, this Beyond one has the largest base of them all. Even Batman himself didn't have this much of a large base. This base is what makes this thing stand like almost 4 feet tall. It's just massive. I was blown away. I didn't expect, being a collector for Hot Toys, I didn't expect this scale. Magic Tricks, and I didn't expect this scale. It was just so large. And another thing I didn't expect was a head sculpt to be so beautifully painted from something other than Hot Toys. I didn't believe anybody could perfect the way Hot Toys did. And I saw this Beyond. I didn't see it in person at all, and I didn't have that much of an expectation because, well, it's a company that does statues, and I'm kind of scared of statues because maquettes from Sideshow wasn't that detailed as and perfected as I would have assumed, and every time they release something, it kind of like downgrades. With Prime 1, you're getting your prototype pics. You're getting as you see it. You're getting everything you see. Now, referring to the pictures I showed at the very beginning, if you want to go back to them, very beginning, those are true color pictures I've taken in my studio. So refer to those pictures if you want to see real color, and if you want, message me on Instagram. Feel free to message me fully, and I will fully like send you everything. I'll give you all their information. Follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me. I have tons and tons of things. As you can see, I'm putting it together. Shoulder pieces, the armor plate, then another shoulder piece. And it's just, it's magnetized. Really, really strong magnets that hold these things together. Also, make sure to check out Big Bad Toy Store as I'm going through this, because I think they have a gold one still out there. I'm thinking about this gold one now because I really, really love the way this thing looks. It's just magnificent. And as you can see, the magnets are just solid. They hold big time. Like, I love the way it goes. It's like sucks it up there. I love it. Here's the alternate head sculpt it comes with. It's all black. If you want an all black scheme going along with this guy, this head sculpt is really darkened out. It's blacked out. Here he is with the transparent mouthpiece that it comes with. To me, that's the best look for him that I've seen, and I love that sharpness it has and the little bit of variance it has in the head sculpt. Now this piece is just ultimate detail everywhere you look. Cloth looks cloth, leather looks leather, nylon looks nylon, shines look shiny. It's amazing, and the base is just immaculate. I mean, the base has a little bit of things here and there, and I'll go over that in a little bit. But we're gonna go through this figure in its detail and just observe and just watch how detailed this thing is. I mean, just look at that mouth. It's amazing. I'm trying not to get this all blacked out because of the exposure. Wants to make this all black. This figure's just jet black. It's tactical Batman beyond anything. Terry McGinnis, if there's a film that comes out about this guy, I want it on this figure, on this design. The design alone sells itself. I mean, look at the alternate hands it comes with, an open palm hand. This is something free you get from the when you order directly from Prime 1, that Batarang that I showed. It's a die-cut Batarang, probably like 6 inches wide. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's if you only order from Prime 1, I believe. Now here it is next to a Hot Toys. Hot Toys is teeny tiny next to a 1/3 scale figure. The scale in person is just, it's huge. You just have to see it in person. And here's how the head pops on really nicely with the magnets. Really, really nice magnets. But like I said, you have to see the scale in person and the detail in person. Now here's the mouthpiece. It's transparent, and it goes on with magnet, and it holds strong. And I really like that. This look really gives a nice different look, and I like that you can take it off and reveal his face to have another look. So you got 3 looks available with 2 head sculpts, and I love that they're giving you every option that they can. That way you can fully enjoy this amazing piece. There he is again. I'm trying to get the light, that way you guys don't get it too washed out, and you can see all the details from the bluish gray to the bluish blacks to the black blacks to the deep like reds and the shines. It has it all. The paint, I was really trying to find something wrong with the paint. Any type of paint apps that kind of went out of the reds or I just didn't. And to see that this, like, everything is so separated in one sculpt. I'm pretty sure this is one. I don't know if it's like multiple pieces stacked on and glued or what, but it just looks, everything is just one piece, and everything is in unison, and it looks amazing. Here's the gargoyles that's on the stand, and they're beautiful. They feel kind of plasticky for being polystone on the base part, but as far as Batman, I'll tap it and you'll hear the noises. Here's his alternate head sculpt, which is a bit darker than the other head sculpt. I don't know if that's on purpose, but I've seen it on others as well, so it may be on purpose for a more black, cleaner look. Now I switch it out and put that the blacker, more darker look, so you guys can check that out. I like the other one. Like I said, it looks a lot more cool. This oh my gosh, if you're on the fence about the Prime one and you're deciding, go ahead. I mean, just look at it. Just look at it. If you're like, I don't know about these statues, go ahead. These things are amazing for the price point. It's worth it. I mean, with Hot Toys, some of them you're paying upwards of $400, and this one at I think $1,000 is just, it's worth it. Like, look at the details right here. It looks like this reminds me of sports car stitching and leather seats. It's just, you can see the differences in materials, and it's just all polystone. And they're showing, like, it literally fools you. People think it's cloth, people think it's plastic here or metal there and leather here. And this is a shame that the back doesn't even show as much, but there is so much detail in the back. The back has so much detail, and as you can see, there's those tiny little bubbles and creases and wrinkles, and I'm glad they didn't go with the Hot Toys Batman button on this one. I'm glad. As you can see, here's the stand. Very nice detailing. The vines and stuff going through the stand, it's okay. But I think I might add some more paint on my own, a little bit of details here and there, more of a wash. There's a bat symbol, a nice bat symbol on the back of the stand. It's just like I said, there's details everywhere, and it's not even showing as much. The back is just full of it. I love the design. They didn't slack anywhere on this figure. The design wise, whoever designed it for the Batman Arkham game, it's just amazing design, really. I'm just going over everything over and over, just getting you guys a good look and look at his red eyes, his menacing red eyes. It's nice and glossy too. It's just something. The weathering they did on the chest plates and abs and everything, I just can't. I love it. I just love it. It's just a pleasure to look at. And photography wise, it's amazing. Now you can see his little shin guard and boots and everything. It's just, it looks like everything's separate. Like there's leather, and then there's metal, and then there's nylon, and it's just one piece, and it's amazing. Now here we look at the goblin looking looking gargoyles on the stand, and they look amazing. Like the paint is finished, it's fit, everything goes, nothing is out of place, everything matches, everything is for this statue. It just goes so well. Now here's the piece where I said it was very kind of on the cheapy side. This is literally like a piece of plastic they glued on or something, as you can hear. It's just a bit too plasticky for me. I don't know what that was all about. They should have kept that going with the polystone and the hard surfaces and everything. But this figure right here, now that's some solid stone. That's some poly stone right there. That's solid. And as you can see, if you're wondering about the shakiness and the sturdiness of this figure, it won't move. There's a rod going into his right side foot, going up about an inch or two to support him on the stand. And it supports him well, as you can see. And here's the magnets, and I'm showing it without the magnet, and then it just goes on so strongly. So I don't know, magnets don't get weak over time, right? I'm pretty sure magnets don't get weak over time, but it holds well. It holds real well. Here's that gloss and sheen they have on the bat ears, and it looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I just get this Arnold feel when I look at that head sculpt. I don't know. Terry McGinnis, there's no real definite Terry McGinnis sculpt. So, as you can see, more pants details. I love the pants, the way it looks. And just because Batman is so, or Terry McGinnis in this is so big, it being a 1/3 scale and it being Batman just makes it that more bigger, because Batman in itself is so huge. It's just so shiny and so nice. Like I said, looks like Arnold. Looks like he's about to terminate something. And more of that leather sports car stitching. I love those little tiny details like that. They add everything into these statues, and they just don't stop. And as you can see, another far shot for you guys. Like I said, refer to those pictures at the beginning. Those are true light, which you will see with a human eye. in person is those pictures from the beginning. I've edited it as much as I can so you can really get that human eye feel when you see it. So those pictures at the beginning, this is much brighter. I exposed it so you can see all the details, much brighter. You can see really the blue grays, the blacks, the light grays and light blues and everything. But once you see it in person, it just all washes out into this blackness. A spotlight on this guy is recommended to really show those details. So here I'm showing the mouthpiece of the sculpt and the paint. It's like a 8 out of 10. I would say 10 being perfect, like Hot Toys, because I mean this is a different company. I mean they're specializing in statues and stuff like that, but the paint job is near perfect. I do from far it's totally acceptable. If you're looking up close, there is a little bit of not so realistic, but it is. I mean, I'm trying not to pull their leg here, but it is on the fence of not being realistic, but they really nailed it. They really nailed it. I'll give this figure a 9 out of 10, being that the goblins and some kind of plasticky feels here and there. So I'll give this guy a 9 out of 10. Completely solid 9 out of 10 because of those little pieces right there, a little bit of paint on the mouth sculpt. But other than that, this is the Prime 1 Batman Beyond, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys subscribe. I really hope to see more Prime 1 in my future. This has got me onto another level. Prime 1 is really something, and I'm looking forward to Blue from Jurassic World, that Prime 1 statue, and the golden one from the same exact one, but gold. It's just seeing it, once you see it in person, it takes you to another level that I'm thinking about, like not as many Hot Toys, and then treats yourself with a Prime 1, you know what I mean? But that's it for Easy Company Collectibles. If you like what you saw, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video like I said. And you guys enjoy the rest.